Now let's get into Comic Con. So last weekend I went to San Diego Comic Con with my dad. He's got a booth there every year selling his comics and his fan art, and it's always a blast. I also got to spend some time with my friends down there. So Squishy Organs, shout out to him. And with that, let's look at some of the stuff that I got from there. So firstly, got this book here. Okay, so this is a little book from Lawrence of Arabia when the film came out, and I'll just open up to a page here. It's really cool, right? Got a fold-in page showing a shot from the film, and it's got some information about the movie, kind of how it was made, and some insights from David Lean. But this is from when the film came out, so it's about 60 plus years old. I need to get it into a case of some kind to keep it protected. And as you can see here, it's pretty bent after all these years. But that was really cool, really awesome. And then, okay, I got that guy. And then book-wise, so I got this Carl Barks Donald Duck book. I'm very excited to read this. He's one of those guys who made a lot of comics, especially for Disney back in the 30s and 40s, I want to say. This is from the 50s. But I'm really excited to read it because I also have the Floyd Gottfrieds and Mickey Mouse comics, and so I'm excited to read this Donald Duck one. All right, and then you'll see, maybe I didn't post it, but I got to meet Chris Gore and Alan Ing of Film Threat again. It was really fun rekindling with them. They're really cool guys. We also got to meet Nerdrotic as well as Gabel Taib from Big Man Comics, who used to work at DC. My dad and I went to their meetup, and it was really cool chatting with them and meeting the guys. All right, the next thing I got there, so I got this Star Trek New Vision book, and this is from IDW. And what was cool is that it's written by John Byrne from Marvel fame, and then they use scenes from the show as their photos and illustrations and whatnot. I just thought that was a really, really cool book there. Excited to read that. This one I've been wanting to read for years. Captain America, The Death of Captain America from Ed Brubaker. I've been wanting to check this out ever since I saw this photo as a kid, and I'm very excited to read it. It's one of those that came out, when you're a kid, right? And too young to read it. I was probably 6 or 7 when it came out. And the same goes for these next two books here. So I got The Ultimates #2, and it's 2 books making up a 2-volume collection of it. I've been wanting to read this for many, many years. Same thing, I was too young. So I'm excited for that. And then the last thing that I got at Comic-Con, I think is kind of the crowning jewel of the whole experience there that I thought was really, really cool. I got this comic book of The Shadow from 1939. It's really, really awesome. I'm terrified to open it up. I'm afraid it'll turn into dust. But I'm wanting to get it graded and put into one of those, Comics Guild plastic cases just to keep it in nice condition. It's just in a simple, cardboard and plastic wrap, so not the greatest. So that's everything from Comic-Con. I didn't really go into any panels this year, just hanging out with friends and some YouTubers and whatnot, and it was really fun. A really great time for my dad as well. It was great going with him. Now let's look at what I got for my birthday. So some of it I bought with my own Venmo money. Others of it I bought with some money family members gave. Shout out to them. But one of them is The Day the Earth Stood Still Blu-ray pack. So this has the theatrical version of the 2008 as well as the 1951. So stay tuned for that. Later down the road, me and Alex Figueroa, we're going to review both of these films in a similar vein as the Thing review we did. So there's that. And then the next is a movie called The Boy with Green Hair from the Warner Archive Collection. This is one that has interested me ever since I heard about the release. I want to say it was like 4 years ago now, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. yeah, I've been really excited to check it out. Just because it's just such an odd film, and it's exactly what I love about Warner Archive. They'll restore movies like this instead of like Wizard of Oz for the 20th time. Let's see another one. I got this Blu-ray of Sleeping Beauty. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. Um, I'm really excited to rewatch it and to finally have it in my collection. So I no longer have Disney Plus. And then I'll save that one for last. And then my parents got me this cool trivia book, so 200 quiz classic movie trivia guide and whatnot. I'm really excited to check this out. And what I'm going to do further down the road is I'm going to start adding some of these questions onto either the YouTube channel or on my Twitter page. Not sure yet, but stay tuned for quizzes from this in the future. All right, last but not least, I just got it today from my brother. Got a 4K of The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. I really love this movie. I'm very excited to watch it again in 4K this time instead of on DVD. It's a great, great movie. Very happy with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it from Comic Con and for my birthday this year. It was a really great time, especially at Comic Con. I love meeting people there and talking with them, and just the atmosphere. Love being a nerd.